Hello, Skyhawks. This is your Vice Principal Thomas Kearney, and today is Wednesday, June 2nd. So few days left in the school year. Make sure that you're doing all of your work, and if you're not able to finish it, still turn in what you can. The final deadline is going to be the 17th. We can't take any late work after that because that's the last day. And just so you know, there's not going to be a PM session on the 17th. So please, 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 if you're not going to, you can still turn things online. But if you're the kind of person that needs to turn in something physical and your PM, turn it on the 16th. Okay, so we got a bunch of announcements today, and some, we've heard a million times. Yearbooks, $30, cash, check, or credit. You can pre-order them right here in the office. We should be getting them next week, especially if you pre-order them. And they look amazing, and this is a great way to celebrate this year. So again, pre-order cash, check, and credit in the office. You can also get some stickers that can emblazon and highlight this yearbook that were produced right here in Sultan. And they are, you can get one for $1 or two for $3 or three for $2. So make sure you do your pick. I also want to talk about our library. This is June. This means this is the time the library is closed. We're not taking any more books. So if you've got a book out there, make sure that you bring it back in so you don't have fines following you for the rest of your career. Anime Club was canceled last Monday because it was Memorial Day, but we are on for next upcoming Monday. I can't wait to see you there. And we are also going to talk about, for LGBT Awareness Month, another historic figure, Sally Ride, the first American woman in space. She unfortunately is not the first woman in space. The Russians or the Soviets at the time beat us to that. But I would like to say she's the first one that was safely launched into space. So Sally Ride, she actually spent her entire life as a closeted lesbian. We didn't even know about this until her obituary came out after she died, and it revealed that she had a long-term secret relationship with somebody who was a friend, but actually was much more than that. She was one of the few privileged people that joined initially on the space shuttle team. There were 8,000 applicants in the original pool, and she was one of the 35 that were selected to move on to the next level, obviously becoming a woman in space. And she dealt with a lot of crap. Like people asking her, like, well, what happens if you start crying in space? Or will this affect your reproductive cycle? And she just brushed all of it off because she's like, I'm an astronaut first. My gender doesn't matter. I'm an astronaut, and that's it for this. So she actually went into space twice on two different shuttle missions, and was a specialist in robotic arms. She would have gone a third time, but unfortunately, due to the space shuttle Challenger exploding, her next trip was canceled. She was, however, one of the only person to be attached to the Challenger and Columbia Space Shuttle Disaster Investigation Boards to figure out what went wrong. After she left NASA, she went on to be a college professor and did quite a bit to help encourage children, especially girls, into science, and wrote a lot of young books for young kids. And like I said before, it wasn't until much later that we actually found out that her partner, who was Tam O'Shaughnessy, who was a professional tennis player and a professor of psychology, was actually her lover, and that came out after she died in 2012. So yes, she felt, it's kind of sad that she felt like her entire life, because she focused so much on her career, that she had to keep her personal life stuck in secret. But yes, she is actually not only the first American woman, she's also the youngest person to ever been in space, and she was age 32, and she's also the first LGBT person to be in space. Okay, super fights. We've got two more coming up. This time we've got Black Panther versus Wonder Woman. So Black Panther has some enhanced superhuman abilities, strength, speed, agility, and he's also incredibly smart. He does have his vibranium suit, which can knock back any kinetic energy. And he's going up against Wonder Woman. As far as pure speed, pure strength, Wonder Woman's definitely going to outclass Black Panther. She is a warrior of Amazon. She's literally a half god. Um, and she is trained with the sword. Her sword is supposed to be able to cut through anything. Her bracers can block anything, which I find odd because she's invulnerable to bullets, anyways. And she has her lasso, which can force anybody to tell the truth. And, you know, it's also a magic lasso. And she also carries a shield. Again, I'm not sure why. She's invulnerable to pretty much everything. But, you know, and so, yeah, she can also fly. So who will win between these two Titans? And then we've got the Flash versus Shazam. Flash is obviously super insane speed. Like nobody matches the Flash for speed. Shazam is he does have super speed. He does have wisdom of Solomon. He does have super strength. Shazam is actually a little kid in a man's body. Whenever he yells Shazam, lightning strikes him and becomes this big buff dude that can rival Superman at times. So the real question is, who's going to win this fight? Vote below and let me know. And I hope all of you have a great day today.